Good evening, everyone. My name is Gargi Kachawa, and I'm glad to present my video on biometric authentication. If you use your thumb or one of your fingers to unlock your phone, you are already using one of the most common applications of consumer-level biometric verification in your daily life. Using your biological features as a measure to identify as well as authenticate an individual is biometric authentication. There are three factors that can provide a form of authentication. Something that you have can be as simple as a person possessing a door key to his or her home. This is a weak form of authentication. Access cards and tokens are two common ways to authenticate in an office setting. Something that you know is most commonly associated with online security, like your password. Another example might be an ATM PIN number. Something that you are is typically some form of biometric analysis. This is the most secure form of authentication. A very useful advantage is that the user does not have to remember to carry a key or some device. His or her biological credentials are never left at home. Biometric identifiers are often categorized as physiological versus behavioral. Physiological biometrics are based on a physical trait of an individual and are related to the shape of the body. Let's take a look at some examples. Using the facial features of an individual, like a photo ID. Using the ridges and valleys found on the tips of a human finger. Features found in the iris of the eye. The use of patterns of veins in the back of the eye. Using the shape of an individual's ear. The use of segments from DNA. Use of shape, size, and geometry of the hand. Using the voice to determine the identity of a speaker. By the way, the terms speaker and speech recognition are often confused. Speaker or voice recognition identifies who is speaking, while speech recognizes what is being said. Other physiological biometrics include, but not limited to, vein pattern, body odor, lip motion, sweat pores, and footprint dynamics. The second category is behavioral biometrics, or as some researchers might call it, behaviometrics, which is the measure of unique patterns found in human activities, like gait. Everyone knows how easy it is to recognize a friend or family member from their walk, even from a distance. While iris scans and fingerprint recognition generally require a cooperative subject, a person's gait can be recognized from low-quality CCTV footage. Analyzing the handwriting style, in particular the signature. Using a person's typing style for establishing identity. And mouse use patterns. Now that we have a general idea of biometrics, let's get into a little bit of details. If you were to closely observe your fingertips under a microscope, you will notice different patterns. These patterns, as you all would know, are unique to all individuals. The patterns or features are known as minutiae, collectively minutiae. For fingerprint matching, these minutiae are compared to the print pattern, and this technique is called minutiae-based matching. Other techniques to match fingerprints are correlation-based matching and ridge feature-based matching. However, the most popular algorithm is minutiae-based matching due to its efficiency and accuracy. A fingerprint sensor captures an image of the fingerprint. This image is called a live scan. The minutiae points from this live scan are identified by a software application through a process known as feature extraction. This process creates a biometric template which is stored and used for matching purposes. The database value is compared with the biometric input the user has entered, and authentication is either approved or denied. Another biometrics commonly used is the iris, which is the ring-shaped region surrounding the circular black spot called the pupil. The iris usually has a brown, blue, gray, or greenish color with complex patterns that are visible upon close inspection. All publicly deployed iris recognition systems acquire images of an iris while being illuminated by light in the near-infrared wavelength band. The iris acquisition process is carried out by gathering detailed images of the eye with a sophisticated high-resolution digital camera at near-infrared illumination. The scanner reads from the outer iris in towards the pupil edge. Iris normalization is the mapping of the extracted iris region into polar coordinate system. After encoding, the template is either stored in the database as enrollment or matched with other templates for authentication purposes. We keep hearing about the different applications of analytics in the field of business, operations, sales, marketing, etc. But did you know that there is another field of analytics called biometric analytics? It is the discovery of useful patterns within biometric signals to ascertain potentially interesting information about a person other than his identity. Beyond Verbal has created a voice analytics app called Moody's that can analyze a short audio clip of someone's voice to assess his or her mood, attitude, and other personality markers. Let's check out one such audio clip.
You didn't do it in a tablet right away, you did it in the phone. What was the, did you consider doing a tablet when you did the iPhone, or was it just a natural progression? The iPhone came out, it was a big hit?
I'll actually tell you kind of a secret.
Okay. Okay.
I actually started on a tablet first.
Really?
And I had this idea of being able to get rid of the keyboard, type on a multi-touch glass display. And I asked our folks, could we come up with a multi-touch display that we could type on, I could rest my hands on and actually type on. And about 6 months later, they called me in and showed me this prototype display. And it was amazing. And I gave it to one of our guys. This was in the early 90s. Early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I gave it to one of our other really brilliant UI folks. And he called me back a few weeks later, and he had inertial scrolling working and a few other things. Now, we were thinking about building a phone at that time. And when I saw the rubber band, inertial scrolling, and a few of the other things, I thought, my God, we can build a phone out of this. And I put the tablet project on the shelf because the phone was more important. And we went and took the next several years and did the iPhone.
Kairos is an artificial intelligence company specializing in face recognition. Through computer vision and machine learning, Kairos can recognize faces in videos, photos, and the real world, making it easier than ever to see how your business interacts with people. Another unique use of face analytics is age estimation. Scientifically verifiable age estimation would be particularly valuable to life insurance companies. Basically, it will allow us to know everything from emotions and sentiments to ethnicities and gender. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Thanks for watching and providing your valuable feedback. For further suggestions or comments, please go to the website.